Hey team. So this week your homework is to answer the questions that go with Couch Potatoes Central. So I'm going to go ahead and just reread this so that you have it read to you, and then you're going to go back and answer these beautiful questions. Couch Potatoes Central. Let me get a pen so you can see me track. In 2007, a report highlighted a big problem in the United States. People had been gaining weight after they were getting larger at an alarming rate. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, approximately 100 million adults in the United States were obese or severely overweight. It wasn't just adults who had expanding waistlines. Over the previous 20 years, the percentage of overweight kids in the United States had doubled. When the report was released, about 25 million kids were overweight. This was one out of every 3 kids. Being overweight can lead to serious health problems such as heart disease and diabetes later in life. Obesity is now the most serious dietary problem affecting the health of American children, said nutrition expert Marion Nestle. Tipping the scales. So why were so many people packing on the pounds? People gain weight when they take in more calories than they use up through an activity. A calorie is a measure of the amount of energy from food. Exercise burns calories, but kids weren't moving as much as kids in the past. Studies showed that kids were spending more time than ever watching television, playing video games, and sitting at computers. Some schools had also dropped recess in favor of more class time. Other schools had cut back on their physical education programs. At the same time, portions at many fast food restaurants had become supersized. In 1957, the average hamburger weighed 1 ounce and had 210 calories. In 2007, it had grown to 6 ounces and contained 618 calories. Many people couldn't resist the larger portions and had included more fries, burgers, and other fast foods in their diets. On average, it was estimated that an American kid ate a fast food meal once every 3 days. Mega meals can't take all the blame. Kids are exposed to more than 10,000 television ads for candy, soft drinks, and other sugary snacks. Very few television ads promote healthful foods such as fruits and vegetables. In this picture, you can see the meal, and it says on average, an American kid ate a fast food meal once every 3 days. Battling the bulge. To help fight the problem, the U.S. government has issued new guidelines for healthful eating. The guidelines recommended that kids exercise for at least 60 minutes a day and eat more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Parents, schools, and health officials have also started to help kids battle the bulge. Even some fast food restaurants have been working to make their meals more healthful. Schools in California, Texas, and New York toughened their junk food policies that they have banned soft drinks and other junk food. Candy and other sugary snacks in school vending machines have been replaced with healthful options such as nuts, bottled water, and granola bars. Schools have also reworked their lunch programs to include more fruits and vegetables. In addition, some schools have been motivating couch potatoes to get up and move. Those schools have found new ways of encouraging physical activity in students. In Hortonville, Wisconsin, gym classes have been teaching kids that exercise can be fun. Kids go in line skating and dance to videos. One Hortonville school even raised money for rock climbing wall. Are these programs working? 11-year-old Logan Beck from Wisconsin thinks so. He says that the mix of fun things makes him more active. Here's a picture of a girl with the food. Many schools have changed their lunch programs to include more fruits and vegetables. So once you have read that, you're going to answer these questions. So number 1, according to the passage, how many kids were overweight in the United States in 2007? A, 100 million. B, 25 million. C, 200 million. Or D, 10,000. Guys, all of these questions are in the text, so you need to go back and read it or listen to it. Number 2, Being severely overweight can lead to serious health problems for kids later in life. Which of the following does this passage suggest as a solution to kids for keeping their bodies fit? So which one's going to solve the problem? A, eat more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. B, get at least 60 minutes of exercise each day. C, remove soft drinks and junk food from school vending machines. Or D, all of the above. Number 3, which of the following conclusions about the obesity problem is supported by this passage? A, many factors contribute to the obesity problem. B, supersized portions at fast food restaurants are completely to blame. C, American kids don't eat that much fast food. D, ads on TV will start promoting healthy foods. Number 4, read the following sentence from the passage. How many people couldn't resist the larger portion sizes and had included more fries, burgers, and other fast foods in their diets? In this sentence, the word resist means what? So many people couldn't resist the larger portion sizes and had included more fries, burgers, and other fast foods in their diets. Does the word resist mean A, taste, B, stay away from, C, widely accept, or D, cook? Remember, for questions like this, you can visit the How to Take a Tough Test. You can pause this. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Just kidding. Okay, wrong anchor chart. But try those strategies of plugging in, read around the word. All right, number 5. Which statement best describes the central idea of this passage? A, remember guys, central idea. Who, what, when, where, why. A, some schools have toughened their junk food policies. B, obesity has been a growing problem in the United States. C, portions at many fast food restaurants have gotten bigger. D, the U.S. government issued guidelines for healthful eating. Number 6, why had obesity become such a big problem in the United States? Number 7, how might schools that find ways to encourage fun physical activity help kids lead more active lives in the future? Cite evidence from the text to support your answer. Number 8, the question below is an incomplete sentence. Choose the word that best completes the sentence. So for this one, you should be plugging these words in. The percentage of overweight kids in America had doubled between 1987 and 2007. Blank, the U.S. government issued guidelines for healthful eating and exercise. So before the U.S. government issued guidelines for healthful eating and exercise, so the U.S. government issued guidelines for healthful eating and exercise after the U.S. government issued guidelines for eating and exercise, or next, the U.S. government issued guidelines for eating healthful and exercise. This is the last one. Oh my gosh, there's more. Okay. So for this one, you are going to use a vocabulary word in a sentence. So the vocabulary word is ban, and that means to forbid. So to not allow something is the word ban. So use this one, ban, in a sentence. A couch potato is A, a person that doesn't exercise much. B, an overstuffed sofa. C, a person who eats a lot of French fries. Or D, a quick way to cook potatoes. Number 2, people gain weight because A, they spend too much time on the computer. B, they eat more calories than their bodies burn. C, they do not exercise the correct way. Or D, they eat food with calories. Number 3, the author says that Americans were getting larger at an alarming rate. This means A, more and more people were coming to America. B, soon Americans will run out of food. C, Americans were having trouble getting large enough. D, it is frightening how quickly Americans were getting bigger. Number 4, when people are battling the bulge, it does not mean A, they are fighting with their friends, B, they're trying to lose weight, C, they're eating healthy food, D, they're exercising more. Number 5, what can your school do to encourage children to make healthy decisions? That's it for your homework.